Today in the studio, folks, I got a real badass, Mario Canon. What's cracking?
Yo, what's cracking?
Now, if you guys haven't heard of this dude, you probably will soon, I would imagine. If you want to follow him on Instagram, this is Canon. That's one N, Canon. This is Canon. And you're no relation to...
Don't even say it.
Oh, what's his name?
Don't say it.
What's his name?
Don't fucking say it. Nick Cannon.
Nick
Really?
Cannon.
Come
Nick
on,
Cannon.
man. I got one N. I'm the original Cannon. Nick Cannon, if you watching this, bro, I love you, but I'm the original Cannon because I got one N.
He has two?
He's got two N's.
Oh.
It's too many N's.
Now, this dude, folks, has been on the show Empire.
Yes.
Okay. Played on Empire, which was a badass show, by the way.
Thank you.
You sing, you rap, you're freaking an entertainer, basically.
I'm an entertainer.
An entertainer, like, it's going out of style. So I said, let's get him on Dropping Bombs, but not because he's a freaking celeb type, but because of the story, the background. Like this right here, who wrote this?
Man.
This right here, dude, tells a story like, holy moly.
I wrote that.
I know, but when you were younger, you always wanted to be a rapper, right? You wrote your own songs, 3rd grade, 4th grade, but then like major shit happened. Let's go from there. Like you were back in school. What happened? What caused it?
So growing up, I grew up in Springfield. So we grew up, in the hood, man, so me and my cousins, we used to rap for money on a block, in the projects, and the more we cursed, the more dollars we got from the hustlers, on the block. But I love the energy. I love the intention, man. So
like battle rapping,
just rapping we'd stand on table and grab our junks. We was kids and then they give us dollars and shit for make sure more cuss words we said, more money we got.
That's right.
So it was amazing, man. But no, man.
How old are you now?
I'm 36, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this was what, 20 years ago? 25 years ago?
Oh man, I've been rapping since I was a kid. Like I had tapes.
Can you free flow?
I do it all. I got fucking tapes, cassette tapes.
Now, dude, there's a song coming out or a whole album dropping September 1 by you.
Yes.
FYI, just in case we get off subject. Because conversations can go any direction here on Dropping Bombs.
I know.
And from reading this, bro, like it tells me like to get into some questions that have nothing to do with like freaking Empire or freaking, dropping an album. I'm talking about like back in the day, how'd you even get here? Most people would say, dude, if they went through all this shit, they definitely wouldn't be where you are.
Yeah.
Like, what do you attribute the reason? Because you have like a good attitude.
Well, man, I lost so many people, to violence. All right. So, being surrounded by so much negative violence, and my mom worked so hard, man, to try to keep me away from the streets and shit. But, like any kid growing up in that type of environment, neighborhood, we get in trouble, we get into things. But what kept me going is the fact that, I knew that I was touching lives. Like my family really depends. I'm a light to my family. I know when I come around my family, they light up and they're happy to see me alive. Right.
Dude, were you like in the rough streets, like serious gangbanging type shit?
No. So, I'm in it. I'm not in it now, but I was
even growing up in the neighborhoods where it exists.
Okay. So yeah. So I'm around that shit. Right. And, I was living a double life. So I was going to college. When I got to college, I was still in the streets hustling, still, selling drugs, keep it real. And, so what I was trying to do was,
aren't you glad you didn't get busted?
I did. I went to jail.
For how long?
I fought the case. I went to jail multiple times for a lot of things.
But did you ever have to do some time?
No, that's what I mean.
County, what I mean by be thankful.
Yeah,
dude,
I'm
you could have went to prison for 30 years.
I could have, but I didn't. I was young. I didn't get caught with a lot of stuff.
I know,
what I'm saying?
But dude, how many people make one wrong choice and freaking boom, everything's gone?
Yeah, I lost all my. So if you look at the older pictures and older music videos of me, all those guys are dead, and I got all their names on me.
Damn.
And they're my blood. Like so.
So people got to imagine. Like I couldn't imagine growing up in that environment.
Yeah,
I grew up on a freaking hill with mountains around, houses, up and down this hill. We're all nice except our little shithole.
Yeah.
But like it was a little shithole. But at the end of the day, I was still like, you went outside, played in the woods. I didn't have to worry about dealing drugs. There was no one dealing drugs on our corners and shooting or any of that. Was that how it was?
Yeah, I see my first shooting. My first shooting. I lived on 17th Street. I remember I was a shorty.
And where's this at?
Springfield,
Illinois.
Springfield. And I seen my first shooting. Person get shot, and I'm gonna say I was 5th grade. No, not 5th grade. It's too old. 2nd grade. And I watched them shoot, and they were shooting at each other back and forth. The car pulled up, and I just sat there. And then I just went home, told them, and I got a whooping. My mom whooped me. She's like, "Why are you standing there watching them shoot?" And I was like, "That's what they do. I don't know. I'm watching it. It's like a game to me. So I'm like, man, they getting shot. Dude gets shot, lay on the ground, and I walk back to my mom's house, the house, and I get a whooping for watching them shoot. Even though I can't control they shooting. I love you, Mom, but it's it's a true story. But
especially 2nd grade.
Yeah, I was a kid, man. They're just boom, 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 boom. I'm like, okay. So
But did you see it often?
I was exposed to it a lot.
Were you ever involved in it, allegedly?
No.
It's good answer.
Never.
Dude, you are fucking awesome.
I've only just a product of my environment, man, at a particular time. But what made me want to change, man, is just, I just wanted to change. So much death around me. I was scared, bro. Fuck yeah. I was fucking scared. That fake tough act, that shit was fake, man. I wasn't no thug. I did the hustle shit because I want people to love me. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to be accepted. I wanted to take care of my family, and I also wanted to fit in. Like, I looked up to the drug dealers, man. They were my heroes. You know what my goal was when I was growing up?
And believe it or not, wouldn't that be part of survival?
Yeah.
You almost had to pay homage and respect them.
You know what my goal was as a kid?
What?
I wanted gold teeth. I wanted rims on my car. That was it. It was one of my goals when I was in the streets. And that's what I was set. Once I did that, I didn't care if I lived or died.
Dude, if I'd have crossed you on the street somewhere, would you be looking the same? How was your appearance?
I was skinny. I had a big ass chain with my name on it, gold teeth.
Were you rough?
I was still a good looking, pretty dude, but I was kind of rough. You could tell I was rough. I was rough. I was skinny as hell. And I had gold teeth and a big chain. So yeah, I was rough.
So if you guys ain't watching the video, he's all buffed up now. At what point did you say, screw it, I'm going to get ripped?
I want to say about 8 years ago, 9 years ago.
And what do you think the difference is between being skinny or fat versus in shape?
Discipline and confidence, like goals, right? So once I put a goal on my physical health, it transformed my whole life. How I moved around, I got more self-confident in myself, So, I've been through a lot of different things. So, but the body, building a body helped me build the fucking mind. So how can I tell you how can I fucking tell you what to do when I look like shit? I can't tell you shit. I got to take care of me first. And then I can help you.
Dude, and that's exactly why I started getting in shape. Exactly what you just said. People said, what changed? It's like, I'm sitting here telling people what to do technically, and I'm not even doing it.
You're a hypocrite.
Yeah.
You fake it.
And I said, dude, I can't confidently advise and do what I do if I'm not going to live it. I want to be the proof of it. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah.
So dude, that's crazy, man. It's even hard to believe. And so how'd you eventually get out of it? At some point you said, fuck this, I'm changing.
So after, it's the anniversary of my brother Tone. So after Tone passed away, I was like, man, I got to do something different because I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I knew I was going to die. And I don't want to let my mom down. I had a son. He was just born. I was like, I got to change my life. That's what I did. I did it for my son. I did it for my mom, my family.
Dude, this is the first time in Dropping Bombs history you're going to have everybody freaking crying on this damn thing.
Yeah.
But you did it, dude. So that's what, you made it all worthwhile anyway. Your brother get like slaying in the streets or something?
Yeah, he's my first cousin, but he's my brother. We look like twins. Like that's why I got his name so big. We did everything together. Yeah, him getting shot. He got shot. I was actually supposed to pick him up. I had a show in Peoria, Illinois. And
so you were doing music too?
Always rap. I always rap. I actually got banned from a town one time for rapping because I was rapping real shit. And and the police was on Facebook and they said, you better not come back to our town, because I was talking about I was getting hustling in their town. You know what I'm saying? In this fucking song. You know, I'm rapping real shit. And they told me I couldn't come. I was banned from a town. I got banned from a town. I got kicked out of malls before. You know, I was wild, man. I done some stupid shit.
And dude, and you're going by Mario Canon.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty familiar with like rap, but you know, to me,
that doesn't sound like a rap name?
Well, no, that there's just different styles of rap and different styles of people. And some aren't really from there. Their rap's not the same.
Yeah.
Like you can tell when someone's like lived this shit.
Yeah.
Which again, a lot have lived that shit, but at the end of the day, like if living it makes a big difference. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. Well, the thing is too, like, I think the problem that we got right now is people who actually want to live their raps and not get away from this shit, right? They get rich and they go back and they're still doing the same shit, or they're still like trying to sell this image to youth or to the youth or whatever. And it's like, no, bro, I did bad shit, but I'm not promoting it. I'm not proud of it. I'm not ashamed of it either. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed of what I did, and that's where the fuck I came from. But I'm not trying to push it on the kids, man. I don't want them to think that shit is cool, but shit sucks.
Oh yeah, I mean, it does get glamorized though.
It does.
You know,
it
it's all cool and shit, especially in the movies. But so at some point you made that decision, obviously. Then you ended up on Empire.
Yeah.
Like there's a journey there.
There's a journey.
There's a lot happened between that. And
yeah.
What happened?
Well, in between that time, I lost some more of my family to violence, gun violence in Springfield. So I was driving on the highway. My auntie called me. She said, "Hey, you know, we just lost Muggsy." And then I was like, "What the fuck?" You know, I'm like, "Damn, I have an audition I'm going to." So one of my first auditions I'm going to, there's a murder. Right? So I go, I tell my homie Ruben, Ruben's my partner in my film company. I own a small film company, Star Power Film Company. He's my boy. So I get there, I was like, "Hey man, they just killed my bro." I don't know. He said, "Man, just go there, do this audition, man. This is my first like audition I landed. This ain't not Empire." So I'm dealing with this death. My auntie's like crying on the phone. Like I'm like, all right. So I go in there. And I'm looking at the people just like this, and they give me the lines of saying, I'm so much pain. They're like, "Whoa!" They said, "That feels fucking real. You got the part on the spot, man. Like that feels real." I said, "It is." And I walked out, and that was my first role. This movie called Religio, and I ended up working with what's his name? He's a famous actor too, man. Is his son or is his nephew, something junior. He destroyed me in the film. It was my first time I ever landed a big role, but it was really cool. You can still look it up online. It's called Religio, and I played a detective. But I got that role the same day my cousin Muggsy, Reggie Day, got murdered, and I got it. Yep.
Dude, that's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
So was that the beginning of the, hey, there might be light at the end of these tunnels?
Yeah, because that was my first time. Because I've been trying to get, I've been doing background. And that was my first actual like speaking role. I landed, so it was like I was in awe, man. I was so happy. You know what I'm saying? So then after that, that's when I started doing more background. Chicago PD, Chicago Fire. I might sleep in my car, or I might stay at my buddy Lil Royce's house because he's an actor on Chicago PD. He's the main guy. One of the main guys on there. We went to college together, and I would just whatever I could do to get on scene and I would do it. I wouldn't eat. I would be taking fat burners to stay up. Right, I'm chugging fat burners. Remember, I'm training at the gym. So right now I'm a personal trainer, part owner. So I'm leaving Lincoln, Illinois at 12, and I'm calling the police because this is a white town. I ain't gonna lie to you, they racist. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
In Lincoln, Illinois?
Lincoln, Illinois is kind of racist, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's hard. sometimes. And there's great people there. Not everybody's racist, but there's, this is a little bit like they need to open their mind and their brain and their heart a little bit. But I would call the police that I knew and say, hey, I'm leaving town. I know it looks weird, but I'm going to go get on this. I'm going to go be an extra. I'm going to Chicago. So let you guys know. And that's what I did. I did that for 3 years straight, man.
And you sleep in your car?
I would sleep in my car. Yeah.
Because in your mind, you're just getting in no matter what.
I'm getting in.
No matter what.
I'm getting in. I'm getting tickets. I think I got my car towed a few times because I parked. Chicago crazy. You got to watch where you park. You got to watch what you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot going on.
Now, were you still rapping?
Hell yeah. Still rapping the whole time.
But when I say were you still rapping, would you go to clubs and perform?
Yeah.
Okay, so like you were doing shows still.
Yeah.
Now at the shows, were you telling people, hey, I'm also doing this?
No, I was just rapping.
So nobody knew you were also about to be a movie star.
They knew it on social media. You know what I'm saying? You can see it on social media if you follow me, but I wasn't on the shows like, announcing it. I was just still doing music, man. Still chasing that dream, man. So, and then that eventually led to the Empire role. Yeah.
Was that like a freaking holy shit, dude? That's a good one.
Check this out. So I was a stand-in on Empire for Trey Byers, the older brother, Dre, on the show. And he told me I was going to get on the show. Like, he's spoken into existence. He said, hey, man, you're going to be in my same spot one day. He's like, make sure you help and reach another person, man. He said, God's got his hands on you, man. You're blessed. You're a good guy. And he's like, he tell me all the time he sees something special in me. And in my head was like, oh, man, this could be it. And I did a bunch of auditions. I never got any role after that. But that one time I had the audition that got me on Empire, I didn't give a shit. I went in there. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do my thing. And I didn't even they had a script for us to read to be rappers. I didn't have no damn script. I went in there with my boombox and I just rapped my own shit. And they were like, do that again. And then I fucking got the role.
Nice.
And guys were coming out of that motherfucker. Guys were walking out. All these guys looking like me. Everybody's because they're trying to get like a Terrence Howard looking like. They're like, man, they'll only let you say one word, bro. You're not even gonna, bro. You're gonna open your mouth. They're gonna tell you to leave. I was like, oh, cool. He's like, yeah, man. You read the script, right? Like, come on, bro. I was like, what script? You ain't got no script? They was like, he's done. So everybody thought, like, man, this dude ain't got no script. He looked like he don't give a shit. He got a Bluetooth boombox. I'm the only one with a Bluetooth. But like, what the fuck is this dude doing with a Bluetooth boombox? I'm finna play my shit. And I went in there and played my shit. And I got the part. I got the mother humping part.
See, folks, most people don't even believe that's possible. And that shit's possible.
It's possible.
Number one, you were there. You had to show up. And number two, you were prepared. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I said in the green room, it doesn't happen for everybody. Like, some people want to be famous. They'll go sleep in the car. They'll go do all the same shit you did, bro. But they don't make it. And you know why they don't make it? Because they give up. That's it. You never gave up. And timing. You can't discount timing when it comes to freaking shit like that.
Hell yeah.
Like, dude, you were prepared. You already, you had your own music. These other guys probably weren't rappers.
No, they were reading script. They were actors. But I'm a fucking rapper for real.
Yeah, and that's what they were looking for.
And listen, I'm 36, man. Like, people are like, man, you still doing music? I'm 30. I don't give a fuck. I'll drop an album when I'm 50.
Well, do you tour the music too?
So check it out. Tour with Twista. Twista, I performed at the Lovers and Friends Festival here in Vegas with Snoop Dogg, Usher, Lauryn Hill. I was on that stage performing. Yeah. So I tour all the time, man. Yeah.
What are your goals there? What do you want? Do you want to end up like freaking massively famous rapper or actor?
I want to be known as just an influencer, as like Mario Canon, the brand. Mario Canon, the rapper, the actor, the business owner, the motivational speaker. I did my first stand-up comedy set last week. I don't even do fucking comedy.
I did that once.
You did? I just did it, and they loved it. The crowd.
Did you get it in recording?
I don't know.
Dude, you got to record those things.
I don't know.
How come you don't have a camera dude with you?
I do. I usually do, but this is my first time doing comedy, so I wasn't trying to get, what I'm saying, booed. But I actually did good, and I'm pissed.
I'll show you. I'll text you my video of me doing it. People can go to YouTube right now and look up CEO does stand-up comedy.
Really?
And that's someone dared me to do it because I said, man, it can't be that hard. And he said, dude, I dare you. I'll get you on stage. And I said, okay, I'll do it. So went and did it, and that's the video.
Did you do good?
Well, I don't know. You got to watch the video.
I'm gonna fucking watch the video. Yeah.
But it was pretty funny. I had people laughing.
See,
I thought I did pretty decent for being, not a comedian.
Same. So,
but I think I could have done better now that I watched it. Sometimes I said too many words, and when I could have just been more succinct, like a professional comedian.
Right to the point. The punchline's got to hit. Pow. Yeah.
So September 1, this album, I keep saying this album drops. What's the name of it?
Breaking Hearts, Breaking Records.
Breaking Hearts and Breaking Records. And it's everywhere you listen to music.
Everywhere.
So if someone's like, well, where do I get it? I'll go get it. Where do they get it? iTunes, anywhere?
iTunes.
It'll be everywhere.
Every fucking where.
Mario Canon with one N.
Yeah.
Dude, that's freaking awesome. I'm happy for you.
Thank you, man.
And by the way, his social handles, this is Canon for the most part. Facebook, Mario Canon.
That's all my
YouTube,
name.
Mario Canon. So it's easy to find him. And I would imagine if I Googled your ass, your media shit would pop up.
Pop right up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's freaking awesome. I'm wanting to know, like, out of all that, let's call it adversity, like, how did you stay positive?
I want to credit a lot of that to my children. Have my son and my daughter, and just the fans, the people, the support, the love I get from strangers, man. Like, dude, I get random messages to people, and thank you, bro. Like I didn't know if I was going to do it today. I had a guy, I was at a gas station, and this dude's got a long ass line. I was going in to sneak in and use the bathroom. And the dude behind the counter was like, Mario Canon, bro, your posts, your statuses, everything, bro. Thank you, bro. That's why, man. That's why I stay positive. You just never know who's watching you, who you're affecting. So
there's another bomb.
You never know.
Let me find your Instagram here real quick. Dude, I can't believe I've never heard of you. But I guarantee you, the whole world's gonna freaking think the same thing I do, which is this dude's a badass.
I'm all right, man.
No, dude, like you're like a cool mofo, and you got a good head on your shoulders, and in most cases, let's just say, everybody would be like, out on that deal.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like they would have gave up, went a different direction, and maybe not ended up where you are.
You know how many times I was told to quit?
And this is just the beginning.
Just the beginning. I was told quit. I'm washed up. The most hurtful things come from people your peers, like people who you find endearment with. They put their limitations on you, and I always tell people all the time, man. Watch the company. Just because you fucking went to grade school together doesn't mean you guys fucking belong together. They could be your worst enemies. They could be the reason why. They could be the ceiling that you keep hitting. You got to learn how to detach, man. Let's go. Once I did that,
dude, that's just truth.
Once I fucking did that, I call it shaming language, where they attack your ego to get you to conform, and so they can put their limitations on you, so y'all can still be whatever baseline you want them to be. Once you detach that shit, the sky's the limit, because there's nothing that can stop you. Somebody can yell at me right now and call me every word in the book. I'm a smile. God bless. I'm good, baby. I'm good. You can't get to me, man. I'm alive. I got my legs, my arms. I can breathe. I got my eyesight. I got hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people who they can't see. There's people who will never walk again, man.
Yeah.
You will let somebody fucking tell you suck or you not good enough, and you gonna let some words beat you? Ain't no fucking words beat me, bro. I'm sorry. You make it sounds with your mouth. Get your weak ass out of here. I'm finna go bench 315 for 10. You can keep talking. I got work to do.
Hey, so if someone's listening to this and they're like, dude, I'm inspired, but they always give up a week later, what would you tell them?
Man, stay the course, baby. Get that inner bitch voice out of you, like Andy Frisella said.
Dude, and you're sponsored by my boy Andy Frisella, First Form.
Yeah.
When you say sponsored by First Form, for what? Now are you an athlete too? I thought they sponsor athletes.
I'm an athlete and a rapper, man. I'm a gym owner. I own Anytime Fitness Lincoln in Lincoln. I own my own gym.
So, but do they sponsor anybody with like celebrity status, or do they sponsor athletes only?
Well, I think they're doing this. They're doing both, but you got to have purpose. Like how Andy Frisella is like.
Oh yeah.
You got to be it's got to be special. It's got to be about community. You got to be really that dude.
You got to be real.
You got to be fucking real. So they don't just sponsor anybody. There's a lot of good looking motherfuckers out there. It's easy. Looks fade, baby. What's inside? It's got to be in you, not on you, motherfucker.
See, dude, I'm going to put together some speaking events. I'm going to call you and be like, dude, Mario, you got to come out here and drop some knowledge on these folks.
I actually do speaking engagements.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Do you like, what do you prefer doing? Acting, rapping, speaking?
All of it. I'm always touching people. So any way I could touch somebody.
Even during COVID?
Even during COVID, I was working. I was working during COVID. Ain't no shame in my game. But any way I could touch people, that's what I want to do.
So if someone wants to come see you live, where would they go?
It depends on where my next show is going to be at. I know I got LA coming up. They can go. I always post it on my Instagram and Twitter.
Just follow you.
Yeah, just follow me on Instagram, and I always post all my shows on there, all my flyers.
When are you going to write a book?
You're like the 250th person to ask me that.
Well, yeah, dude, you should sit down and put pen to paper and come out with a kick-ass book.
Dude, I got some crazy fucking stories.
Add author to your growing list of titles.
Dude, I got some crazy stories, bro.
I bet you do, bro. Like, I wanted just to stay back in the freaking hood where like it's rough, and because I mean you see it in movies and shit, and it's always interesting, the freaking gangbangers and the drug dealers and the inner workings and the freaking personalities that are there, and then it's like, you know, that'd be crazy, but in reality there's really places like that,
and it's crazy too because like,
and they're probably worse than that.
They're bad, man, and the problem is like I'm no gangster. I was never a gangster. I was never.
Did you have to act like one though?
I had to fake it, man, because I had to get through that shit. I couldn't let nobody fucking
out of all the gangsters down there, how many you think are actually faking it?
I want to say like, you know, I don't want to say they're faking it. I just feel like
they're scared. How about they're scared?
I think I want to say 75-80%.
Yeah, because who wouldn't be, dude?
I'm fucking scared, bro. I'm not.
Who wouldn't be scared if you get up and you don't realize you could go outside your house a block away and get shot?
Dude, I'm just a bat. Like in high school, I was just a regular, you know, a pretty boy, fresh. You know, I'm playing basketball, you know, and shit. But I'm still in the neighborhood, right? And so once you graduate high school, shit changes, man. You got college and you got the block. You know what I'm saying? And in my situation too, man, I had low self-esteem, man. I had situations that affected my confidence, you know, in school and just dealing with people in the industry. I was already dealing with people in the industry. I was fucking getting shitted on all the time, and I just had a confidence thing. So I was like, shit, people will like me if I had money and I sold drugs. You know what I'm saying? I bet you, you know, I won't get shitted on or dumped. You know, I get respect then. You know, so I know it sounds shallow and lame, man. I was young, man. I didn't have no father figure. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have nobody to tell me. My coach was like more of my father figure. My mom was married for a little bit, but I mean, you know how it is being a step kid, you know, and her husband wasn't a bad guy. He's just, you know, he's not really too much interested in me, you know. Shit, I'm going to the streets, man. I'm in the streets, whatever. That's where I'm getting that love at, and I can act like I'm tough, but I'm scared as hell, you know.
So if someone right now is listening to this that is in that situation, what would you tell them?
Man, listen, whatever you can do to get out of your situation, to leave the nest. What saved me was going to school. College saved me. And did I graduate? No, but shit, college got me around other students and kids who look like me, who have mothers and fathers and have successful careers. So I was like, damn, that's weird. Like, okay. Like I'm seeing like more successful and more, you know, brothers speaking. Their vernacular was they sounded educated, you know, and you know they didn't use all the slang and try to, you know, look and act tough, and they still got ladies and they still were happy. I was like, man, he getting the chicks. He don't got no name brand on, and he ain't talking like me. Shit, I got the game wrong, man. I need to step my game up, you know. And I was I didn't want.
How come everyone don't do that though?
Because they don't get to experience it. They never get to see it. Some people never leave their block before they die.
So you tell them, get off the block and go to school.
If they can.
Or just change your surroundings.
You got to. You got to leave. You got to take a risk. I mean, like, for me, it's like, man, I'm risking my life every day doing this bullshit. Why not risk my life getting out of here and just leave? What's the worst thing that's going to happen?
See?
What's the worst thing that can happen?
Exactly. It's funny that you keep saying that, because I told someone the other day on a podcast, when I took all the chances I've taken, I've always asked, what's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? Like, I quit my job, going to start a training company. You know, everyone's like, you're nuts, dude. Well, what's the worst that can happen?
The job's
I got to go get a job again. I had to do that now. So like, what was the difference? What's the worst that can happen? And you just said it twice. That's probably a secret to something.
That might be the title to a book.
Well, again, if you went and took a bunch of people that succeeded and overcame and all that, and you ask them all the questions, we're all pretty much saying the same shit, dude.
Yeah.
You do the work, discipline. Like, it's a choice. Like, when I tell people it's a choice, dude, everyone goes, come on. I'm just like, at the end of the day, dude, it's a choice. You make that choice, or you don't make the choice, but by not making the choice, you're still making a choice.
Yeah.
You're just not choosing the right thing. So if you can make better choices in life, your life's going to be better.
Yeah.
Period.
True.
So where do you live right now? Where do you live?
I live in Lincoln right now.
You still live there?
Yeah, I have Lincoln, Illinois. I have a bunch of businesses there right now. So yeah.
What kind of businesses?
So I got a gym, Anytime Fitness Lincoln franchise. I have a shoe store there as well. And then I have 2 commercial buildings I own there as well.
So that you rent them out?
Yeah.
So you're like a pillar of the community.
Yeah. I like people like to say that. Yeah.
But you like, obviously, Lincoln, Illinois.
I love the people there. I love Lincoln, man. Even with all,
How far is it from Chicago?
2 hours.
So, but you grew up there.
I grew up in Springfield.
Springfield, how far is that away?
That's 2.5 hours from Chicago.
Okay, so
Springfield.
So what put you in Lincoln?
Springfield's like really bad. Like Springfield's rough. Lincoln is in the middle between. It's in the middle of everything. So Lincoln's.
But why'd you pick Lincoln?
I have a son there. I had a kid there.
So a girl was there at one point in time.
Well, yeah, and I was traveling through there, so I'm like, I want to be close to my son. And I'll be honest with you, it was safer to be in a small town like Lincoln to live in Springfield, where people know me and I got ties in the street, and there's opportunities for me to get around different groups.
If you went to LA right now, dude, would you be wearing that chain?
Yeah.
Around?
Yeah.
What if someone tries to abscond with it?
It was my time.
You don't care? Why don't you just not wear it? That some bitch looks like it's worth $1.5 million, $2 million. Someone's gonna be walking around going, dude, all I gotta do is clobber this dude in the head and get me $1 million.
I work hard for it, man. And if everybody work hard and have to hide what they work hard for, I mean, what's the point of working hard for it? It's my hood trophy. It's a piece of of success. It's like when you got a nice car.
Yeah, but again, dude, remember, that's true. But at the same point in time, if I knew I was going to get robbed for my watch when I walked in the store, if I took it off, I'd go in the store, wouldn't get robbed. I'd take off my watch. It's
a surrounding. So when I wear my jewelry, I'm in places where people also have jewelry and they also have money.
Up until California.
Up until Cali.
Well, dude, my buddy, he's on social media. He keeps flashing his watches, which are about $500,000.
I don't do that.
And everybody knows where he works because he's every day talking on social media.
Yeah.
And one day, 2 dudes jumped out with a gun and a mask and said, "Give me your watch." Stuck a gun in his chest and he gave him the watch. The watches are uninsurable at that level, at least according to him. But at the end of the day, if he would have just not had the watch on, they wouldn't have done that.
I think the presentation got him caught.
No, it's because LA's getting freaking crazy, dude. There was a couple sitting at a restaurant the other day and 2 dudes just walked in with a gun, pointed at it in broad daylight, said, "Give me your shit." Like, dude, California's getting pretty rough.
Well, it's a recession right now, right? People are broke right now. It's hard right now for people. A lot of people right now.
Is Lincoln, you said Lincoln, Illinois was racist?
Yeah, it is. Unfortunately.
Describe it. What's population?
It's like 15,000 rural farm.
So small town.
Rural farm area, like a farm. It's like a farming community.
Okay.
All they have is a Walmart. I mean, we just lost 2 of our only colleges we had. Everybody's farmers there,
Dude, what are they doing to the farming communities? Like, what's going on there? I keep seeing farmers quitting because they made it too hard to farm, cows dying in masses, chicken farms going up in flames, almost like they're trying to, reduce our food stockpile.
I don't know how, honestly, man, I watched a few YouTube videos trying to understand what was going on. And one of the things I came across is they were saying like bigger companies are coming in and they're like buying out the smaller farmers and stuff and kind of killing that process and making more processed food, and getting away from real food, real shit. Because I feel like there's more fake shit out there right now anyways, right? Everything's fake, So that's one of the things I can probably attest to. It's like, hey, you got bigger companies coming buying these guys out, taking their shit, kicking them off. They got more money. Get out of here.
Dude, so explain what a normal day looks like for you.
Shit. I get up 6 o'clock, 5:36, throw on some motivational YouTube, drink a bottle of water, you know what I'm saying, and get ready to head to the gym. I take on like 25 phone calls in the morning from my financial advisor.
Before you go to the gym?
Before I go to the gym, my financial advisor, my manager, I talk to him about my projects, what I got going on. I got my YouTube motivational stuff going. I got my First Form breakfast. I usually eat a cake cup for protein. I drink a
What's a K-cup?
They got the new cake cups, bro. They're fire.
What are they?
They're like little cake cups. They're cake cups and cups with cake in them, with protein, and they taste fucking phenomenal, bro.
Cake cups.
Cake cups, bro. They're good as fuck,
dude. I know everything that I've ever tried from First Form is good shit,
dude. This shit is good.
We're not just saying that because you're sponsored by it. And Andy's my buddy.
I love Andy, man.
Andy's the best, dude.
I can't. One day I'm gonna hang out with him, bro.
But the whole family, dude. Sal's awesome.
Sal's dope
their
too.
Their dad's cool. Like everybody's cool at First Form. Even the employees are cool.
I love them all.
I should say the teams. They're not really employees. They're more like teams.
Man, Nick and Carly. Shout out to Nick and Carly, man. You guys are awesome, man. At HQ, love those are my people.
Yeah, but if everyone doesn't know First Form already, First Form's like a supplement company. Big one, huge.
Big.
What you got a code?
Yeah, I got a code. Well, I got a link. I have to send you my link.
You don't have a code?
Yeah, I got a link. What's
your link? Do you know it?
So
you got to be prepared, dude. You want to be sponsored by First Form, you got to be ready to drop the link.
it's hard.
Dude, you could end up making shit like there's shitloads of people going to hear this and let's say you've inspired some to get in shape and they're like, I'll go use this code at First Form so he gets the credit.
I got to send that link out. It's a long link.
Or I know, but what you need to do is mask the link. Tell them, just go buy something like, Mario Canon firstform.com. And then when people say, I want to buy the shit, you go to Mario Canon firstform.com.
Firstform.com/Mario Canon. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, he hadn't made it yet, kids. It might be there actually.
It might be there.
If you go do it after this.
Real quick.
But you could end up doing hundreds of thousands of dollars in commission. Dude, that's the thing with podcasts. Why don't you start a podcast too?
Somebody told me to do that as well.
Well, dude, listen, I'm an influencer of influencers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did you know who I was before I knew who you were?
No.
See, like, dude, we're two fucking up and comers that people don't even know about, but a lot of people do.
I researched you already.
Yeah, but a lot of people know about us already. And like, it's funny when you look at it because nobody knows us. And that is what we need to worry about, getting known. And everybody, I think, should be worried about that. See, we're taught to fly under the radar, lay low, don't be wrong. Don't make a mistake. If you make a mistake, you're an idiot.
You get canceled.
Yep. Don't make mistakes. Careful. And everybody's all worried about that.
Don't be human.
When in reality, dude, mistakes are sometimes the best teacher ever, is making the mistake. And then you're like, oh shit. Now, if you don't make any mistakes because you don't do anything, you don't ever go anywhere. And then you start talking trash about people that do. You know what I'm saying?
It's complacent, right? So you get people who project again their insecurities on others because they're trying to do some shit that they secretly want to do. So they talk shit about them. Oh, he's trash, man. I was better than him. I could have did way better than him. Then why'd you fucking do it?
Dude, can you free flow?
I can do it all, man.
Can you like if I said go ahead, fucking flow, you can do it?
You got a beat for me?
No.
You got no beat?
I don't. I ain't got no beat, but I can find a song here, but no. Is your song, can I find a song of yours?
Yeah, I got Stevie J just dropped, man. That's a dope ass song.
It's called what?
Stevie J.
I'm gonna have to go check that
Play that
shit out.
motherfucker.
Right now?
That motherfucker is fire, man.
Where is it? Where do I find it?
YouTube, Stevie J. Mario Canon, Stevie J. One in.
Stevie J.
Stevie J.
Let's go. Let's see. Folks, they're probably listening to this, pulling it over right now.
Mario Canon, Stevie J. Stevie J actually shared it too. Shout out to Stevie J. Thank you, man, for sharing that, dog.
Right here. We'll get you the ad.
Oh, it's got the ad. That's not the song. Is that another commercial?
Right here.
Oh, shit.
She mine for the weekend, I swear she is scissor. The next say blizzard, the money make me get up. I brought my gun, but don't test my hitters. Always in the cut like scissors. She like the Prada and jewels, a house with the pool. She know she the just look how she move. I bought her bags from Milano, cause I'm proud of you too. S-class, but I dropped out of school. Always with my ace like it's honor roll, honor roll. Please don't hit my phone if you ain't talking though. Know the line is tapped, got a talking code. Sick with it, got me talking cold. I done made a lot of bands, I'm so rock and roll. Ice cream wrist, rocky road. Money getting blue.
Damn, someone's calling. Dude, that's fucking good.
Snotty nose, copping licks I couldn't bite in.
No more sloppy Joe.
She mine for the weekend, I swear she is scissor. The next say blizzard, the money make me get up. I brought my gun, but don't test my hitters. Always in the cut like scissors. Smoke green that make you lean with it, rock with it. Jula gave me Cuban links with the rocks in it. New whip, make her move her hips when I hop in it. Indiator hang with me, you gotta sign this document. Wake up in the morning feeling fly as hell. It ain't got no logo, but this YSL. I ain't never been no snitch, only time could tell. Rollie on the wrist, life's a beach, I got all kind of shit. She mine for the weekend, I swear she is scissor. The next say blizzard, the money make me get up. I brought my gun, but don't test my hitters. Always in the cut like scissors.
Dude, where do they download that? Like I can hear that in my car. Like that's a badass song. That's one of those songs. That's one of those songs where like people are in your car listening to it and they'll say, "Who sings this?
Who the fuck is that?"
Yeah, every time I'm in my car and some kick-ass song comes on, people are like, yeah, they're not familiar with it. They look and they're like, "Who sings this?" And that's how I know, like, oh yeah, I'm validated. This is a kick-ass song because everybody wants to know that. Dude, you just picked up thousands of fans, I guaranteed. Where do they find that? Mario Canon YouTube.
Mario Canon, Stevie J on all platforms.
Stevie J. Now, if I go to iTunes, is that there? I can download it on iTunes?
Download it on iTunes, yes.
Dude, I'm going to download it on iTunes and use that shit. I want to use that shit on some of my videos. And if when they say, "Hey, you don't have permission," I'll say, "Fuck you, ask Mario."
Ask me, you got it.
He said I can use it.
Use that shit. It's funny, man, because I premiered that song with the DJs, the Coalition DJs out west. And they were so excited because they finally heard a motherfucker who sounds different. That doesn't sound like all the rappers are kind of sounding similar.
Dude, it's just freaking, it's smooth.
Yeah, they loved it. They fucking played it like a bunch of times back to back. Like,
and jewels, a house with the pool. She know she the just look how she move. I bought her bags from Milano cause I'm proud of you too. S-class, but I dropped out of school.
And it has those drop beats. What is it when the music goes away?
It's called a drop. Yeah,
I love those fucking drops, dude.
We did all that on the spot. Like, so all that was made in house in the studio. It was awesome, man.
See, folks, go follow this dude's YouTube. Subscribe to his YouTube. Is that where you drop your new shit?
Yeah, I drop all my videos in there. My latest video I just did was dedicated to my brothers, called Headstones, and I sung on that one. I did more singing on that one, but it was dedicated to all my family I just lost. So it was a touch. That was a hard one for me to drop, man, because this is touchy. When you lose people like that you're young of an age. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot to carry, man. A lot of people don't know, like that, and I know people that go through that, man, and they've been through worse than me, but it is still hard to carry that shit, man. It really is, because you think about that a lot. So
well, absolutely, dude.
Yeah,
but that's what makes it real and potent. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's what makes it. That's what makes it feel that way.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's fake if that shit didn't happen to you. So I don't mean fake. It's just like when the source comes from real
emotions, real place, real time, real people,
real shit.
I'm not making it up.
Real shit. I think people can feel that.
Yeah.
And nowadays in the world of fakes, because boy, there's some fakes out there.
That's a lot, man.
But especially in the guru space. So you start doing some speaking and next thing you know, you're one of those celebrity gurus. The celebrity gurus are the ones that like, oh, we got so-and-so to come, and everyone shows up because you're going. You know, that's like, you know, a high level speaker. Like if you're going to go after that as a career, I would say the highest level speaker around would be like, you know, Tony Robbins, Gary V. Like Gary V's commanding a couple $100,000 a session
just to show up,
just for a talk.
What about the hip hop preacher? What is he?
Oh yeah,
he's
Eric Thomas.
Eric Thomas.
Oh yeah, dude. Eric Thomas, I seen him turn down $75,000 to show up and speak. He don't really care about money anymore, dude. That dude's for real too.
He's a real deal.
He's a real deal, and he grew up rough too.
Yeah,
he slept homeless, all that.
I was homeless.
Ate out of trash cans, dude.
Yeah. Oh, when I moved to Lincoln, I slept on the floor. I didn't have no power. I had no furniture. I was still dropping music videos. Nobody knew how broke I was. I was walking to work. I had no license, and I was still dropping music videos. All I had in my house was a CD burner and a TV on the floor.
You know, and it's funny because, again, dude, like people don't realize it, and I don't really realize it, but, you know, I was broke. I just don't think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, I just thought that was normal. Like, wasn't everybody broke? Didn't everybody have to start out with their first apartment? Didn't everybody freaking have to like have nothing?
Yeah.
Because I had nothing. Not as bad as freaking living in a dangerous environment. I lived in a cool environment.
Yeah.
But, you know, if I wanted, you know, school clothes, I'd get like, you know, one pair of new jeans, one pair of shoes, and like 2 shirts if we were lucky in the beginning. Then my parents started actually making some money, and we got to be where we were now starting to be, you know, upper middle class rich.
Yeah.
And then something happened. My dad got sued. Boom. Lost a bunch of money and literally gave up and just coasted the rest of his life as a low income dude.
Damn. Some things knock you down.
Well, that's why I share the knowledge with people, bro. Damn. That's why I get the knowledge from the people who have it to the people who need it. Cause dude, there's people out there, good people. They just don't know what they don't know.
We don't know where to start.
And if you don't know what you don't know, dude, it's hard.
It's hard, man.
But that's why you listen and you have an open mind and a closed mouth. So then you can pick up some information.
Yes.
But dude, I'm glad I didn't postpone this. I was going to postpone it. I didn't know it was you, dude. I didn't know it was a cool motherfucker like you. Mario Canon, folks. Yeah, like, dude, I should have heard of you by now, but now everyone's going to hear you. I'm going to make sure everybody knows about you.
Brad, man, I appreciate you so much, man.
Dude, that song's fucking badass. That song, I bet you're going to go get a bunch more downloads. When I look at it right now, I don't know how many downloads you got, but like when this thing drops, hopefully that thing skyrockets. Bomb Squad, that's your homework. Go to YouTube, download that song, Stevie J, or iTunes. Better.
Mario Canon, Stevie J, man.
See, if you put it on YouTube, now someone just go listen to it there.
I get paid off that.
You do?
Yeah.
As long as they watch the ad, or either way?
Either way.
Dude, how long did it take you to write that song?
I was really tired, and so we just did it on the spot.
How'd you find the track?
We made it on the spot. It was all made right there.
Dude, how come you're not making more right now?
I got over like.
How do I get this album before everybody else gets it?
I'll give it to you before anybody else gets it. Sweet. I got some hot shit.
Sweet. And then if people want the album, September 1, in 3 weeks, where do they go get it?
Everywhere. iTunes, Google Play, Tidal, Amazon Music. It's going to be on every platform that you can receive music. Dude,
and then also go tag him on social media when you're listening to it. Show him the love. Appreciate you coming in.
Thank you. God bless you for having me, bro.
My pleasure, dude. And as always, kids, until next time, keep it real.
Dropping bombs with the real Bradley. Subscribe now.